Hello, and welcome to another Crack a Pack. Today, I am back with another play booster from Bloomburrow for us to open up together and make a pack one, pick one. And I am curious to know how your experience drafting this set has been going so far. I've been enjoying it, but I've also kind of been struggling to nail down a color pair that works best for me. So I would love to hear what's working out for you. Let's talk about it down in the comments. But for now, let's go ahead and open this up. Shore up. Blue, for an instant. Common. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains hexproof until end of turn. Untap it. Is that all you've got? Put some muscle into it. Carrot cake. 1 white. For an artifact. Food. Common. When carrot cake enters, and when you sacrifice it, create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token and scry 1. 2 tap. Sacrifice carrot cake. You gain 3 life. Secret ingredient? What do you think? Ms. Bumbleflower. Bonebind Orator. 1 black. For a 2/2. Creature. Squirrel Warlock Bard. Common. 3 black. Exile Bonebind Orator from your graveyard. Return another creature card from your graveyard to your hand. A great actor can breathe new life into old material. Run away together. 1 blue. For an instant. Common. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players. Return those creatures to their owner's hands. Nobody bothered to look for Libo or Pulla, because everyone knew they didn't want to be found. Cash grab. 1 green. For an instant. Common. Mill 4 cards. You may put a permanent card from among the cards milled this way into your hand. If you control a squirrel or returned a squirrel card to your hand this way, create a food token. Tempest Angler. 1 hybrid blue-red, hybrid blue-red. For a 2/2 creature, Otter Wizard, common. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Tempest Angler. Cast in lines or cast in spells, ain't no one better than me. Sazakap's Brew. 1 red. For an instant, common. Gift a tapped fish. As an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card. Target player draws 2 cards. If the gift was promised, target creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Otterball Antics. 1 blue. For a sorcery, uncommon. Create a 1/1 blue and red otter creature token with prowess. If this spell was cast from anywhere other than your hand, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Flashback. 3 blue. Hoarder's Overflow. 1 red. For an enchantment, uncommon. When Hoarder's Overflow enters, and whenever you expend 4, put a stash counter on it. 1 red. Sacrifice Hoarder's Overflow. Discard your hand, then draw cards equal to the number of stash counters on Hoarder's Overflow. Feather of Flight. 1 white. For an enchantment, aura, uncommon. Flash. Enchant creature. When Feather of Flight enters, draw a card. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has flying. As he grasped the glowing feather, the lizard's heart soared, and the rest of him quickly followed. Starforged Sword. 4 for an artifact, equipment, uncommon. Gift a tapped fish. When Starforged Sword enters, if the gift was promised, attach Starforged Sword to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and loses flying. Equip 3. and the rare is Essence Channeler. 1 white for a 2/1 creature, Bat Cleric, rare. As long as you've lost life this turn, Essence Channeler has flying and vigilance. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Essence Channeler. When Essence Channeler dies, put its counters on target creature you control. A full art forest, a foil Pearl of Wisdom, 2 blue for a sorcery, common. This spell costs 1 less to cast if you control an otter. Draw 2 cards. Otterfolk divers compete to bring up the biggest, purest pearls they can find. Storing elemental magic in them is a bonus. And a sword token. Alright, so here is our pack. And I have not played with this rare yet, but I know the black-white bats deck involves a lot of life drain. So hopefully you could try and build around this and at least be able to put +1/+1 counters on it. And I like that the counters at least stick around after this creature dies. So I think this is fine. Not really the most exciting rare, but I think I'd be okay first picking this and then seeing how the draft goes. And aside from the rare, I think I would be looking at Cash Grab or Feather of Flight the most. These are both really strong options, and probably the best cards in the pack overall. But I think if I were drafting this, I would probably give the rare a shot here. So that's what I'll be taking, but make sure you let me know your first pick down in the comments. And in the meantime, I will lock in my pick, shuffle up the remaining cards, and lay them out. There we have it. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Bloomborough Crack-a-Pack. Again, make sure you leave your pack one, pick one down in the comments. Let me know whether we're aligned on Essence Channeler, or if there is something else in the pack that you would have gone with instead. Let's hear it. And if you enjoyed this video, I would absolutely appreciate it if you would hit that thumbs up button. And please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll be back with new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. Your support truly means the world to me, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.